Hi guys, Matt from Father and Son Fishing again here today. Just doing the updated review on the Excence, Shimano Excence DC. I've had the chance to get out and use this quite a bit now. It's gotten used to what's going on with it. It's been quite a pleasure to use, really, I gotta admit. It's nice, smooth, good, solid, sort of real to use. So I'll give you a bit more of a rundown on specs for this one today in this review. I've also got a bit of on water footage there, but so yeah, it's got obviously at the moment this is Australia's Shimano flagship Baitcaster reel that they have out, the current one. It's got all the latest stuff in it. It's got the super free, obviously to help with the casting. It's got the shielded ARB bearings, 9 of those, plus 1 anti-roller. It's got the X ship, which makes that nice and tight sort of feel to it. And one thing that I think is quite cool with the Baitcasters having, because you don't really see it, is it's actually got the ratcheting drag sound as well. It's not overly loud, but it's still a nice little touch. I don't know if you can hear that very well, but it is quite a nice little touch to sort of have something like that on a Baitcaster, which is, as far as I'm aware, I think it's probably not the only one that's really got it, I think. But nice reel to use. It's got let's fix this up a little bit. It's got the Hagenay body, so it's all aluminium, which is nice and sort of solid. The latest technology of Shimano's with their aluminium, which is a nice touch. It's saltwater rated, so which is good. It's got the IDC Plus casting system in it, which is the most recent one that's been brought out. It's, as far as the ratings go, it has an extra high cast rating on it, extra high crank power rating as well. It's got 5.5 kilos of drag pressure it supposedly puts out. Weight was 240 grams, 8:1 ratio. Small palming body, obviously, to make it nice in your hand as well, which is good when you're using it. It's got the 90mm handle, which sort of gives it a little bit more power, which is nice. The one touch side plate removal, which is nice and easy, which is just a little flick there. We're going to just flick that one up, and she just pops off. That was nice, and if I can get it, I say it just pops off, but it's making a lot of anything. There it is there. So there's your braking system inside, bearings, obviously the fine tuned spool as well. It's been all balanced, which is a nice touch. But yeah, so like I say, as far as sort of things go, it's got on your side here, you've got your different ratings there. So these minimum to maximum is for your braided lines. Obviously, what I've been casting a little around lately, it's been 17 grams, so that one there seems to be a good one to go to. On the lighter side, obviously, when you're casting your 1/4 ounce spinnerbaits, and that you go down to the minimum. It has a fluorocarbon setting there, a spot for big bait, and I believe, I'm not sure what the SP stands for, but I do know it came out with a function there you can use, so you can flick it on for night fishing, so you don't actually have to stop it supposedly. So that's a nice touch as well. It also has the wide opening as well on the line guide, which helps with casting. It's holds 190 meters of 15 kilo Power Pro, so it's definitely got that capacity to sort of put you in the market for obviously all your Barras, your GTs, Jacks, Threadies, all those sorts of species, Deweys that you're going to come up with up north as well. But yeah, it's working well for the bass and flathead and that around in the southern areas as well. So yeah, she's definitely a nice bit of gear. I'm happy with the buy. I've been using it on a Samaki Zing Extreme rod. It's an SZX 701 BM, which is 7 foot long, 8 to 14 pounds, and the cast rating is 1/4 to 5/8, and has a moderate action, which I'll give you a quick look at that. It's a nice looking rod, got the camo grips, they sort of went to a bit of work on it, but there's the name there and the model number. All Fuji guides, Fuji reel seat. Another nice, which is a big thing for me when I like to buy my rods. Being as I used to build rods myself, the Fujis are definitely seem to be the best go-to you can sort of get. So yeah, right, well that's probably about it. If you want any questions or anything, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Review of the Excence DC, which is a nice reel. It's taken me a while to work out these knobsies from your minimum to maximum. That's for your braided lines with braid and your different weights. Fluorocarbons for big baits. I think the SP is the one for if you're doing a bit of night fishing. Then on a Samaki Zing Extreme. It's an SZ6 701 BM, 7 foot, 8 to 14 pound line, quarter to 5/8 ounce, and moderate action. So with the reel, I guess you sort of just start out. She's nice and smooth. It's a flagship in Australia at the moment. The best bait casting reel that they sell. It's got the 8.8 to 1 gear ratio. As you can probably sort of see there, which is nice. It's got the cross ship in it. Which is nice as well. It's got 9+1 roller bearings in it. So it's got plenty of bearings, 2 bearings in each knob. I'm quite a fan of the old classic style sort of Shimano knobs that they have on here. They're nice, feel good in your hand, they're nice and grippy. It's quite nice to use. What else can I say about it? I pop her open, give you a look at the side plate. It's if we pop this open here, there's not a whole lot to see with it. Sort of see the DC module there goes in, so that's all the good bits of it. You just lock it back up. It's nice and easy. So they're going to get your spool cap on the end here. Quick drag. One cool feature with this though is, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but when you actually get a fish take the line, it actually has a ratchet in it. It's not very loud, I know, but it's a nice little feature, have a little clicker on the Baitcaster anyway. Something a little bit different. But yeah, so that's sort of the on-water review. I'll do a little bit more back at home. It's got the cross ship in it as well, the X ship. It's definitely a pleasure to cast. Not a little bit bigger than some of the newer ones. As far as the side plate goes, I do have big hands, so it still sort of suits me quite well. But yeah, I'll get back to another one later on. Okay, well, have a good day.